Hi everyone, welcome back. Another in these tag series. I've been having a play, and my husband and I were talking the other night about autumn. He hates it because it means it'll soon be winter. I love it because I just like watching the different seasons. It's the little differences that keep us together. So, on that note, an autumn tag. So I've been having a look, and I have some this is out of an Edith Holden book. I have some pages which I don't really use. So I'm thinking I actually want to keep the word at the top. So if I chop that off to autumn, I thought that would be pretty useful. Now I am gonna, I think, instead of fussy cutting, I was going to use a blank card. I've tried covering these up, and the only way of doing it is to put on extra thick gesso. So I'm wondering what I actually want on the card. So I'm thinking about that. So if I just quickly draw around it. If it's wrong, I have a rubber. I have a new work regime at the moment. Oh yes, like that. So mornings, now the girls are both back at school. Our one young lady goes to school, which is about 40 minutes away from here. So 3 mornings a week I take her. And so Wednesday and Thursday mornings, once I finish the school run, are mine. Videos, yay! Oh, and a Friday. You won't be seeing, although it's Thursday, I will, yes, definitely Thursday today. I'm thinking I won't have a chance to finish it until tomorrow, so Friday. There will only be 2 videos this week. Both our young ladies have contact with their families on Saturday, so yay! Ian and I get a day to ourselves. So that's going to be the base for my card. I know everybody doesn't do fussy cutting, and I appreciate that. But I'm trying something different, so that does actually say walnut stain under the... I have had it a long time, as you can tell. I must say, thank you very much for all the wonderful comments you've been leaving about these videos. I do appreciate them. Although I think, if I'm honest, I'd probably still do them. Even if nobody watched them, it's like, yeah, I like these. And I'm thinking I might just... This is, tea dye. I was looking for orange, and I haven't got an orange, and this is about the closest I've got, I think. So I just wanted to put a bit of colour. Just add a bit of something. Not quite like that. Okay, that'll do. That satisfies my urge for colour. Right, what have I got? We have... I thought these would be fun to play with today. Now then, do we want that? Ooh. Before I get into that, sorry. Right, I have bought a set of stamps off Amazon. They're not... sorry, I should have picked them up. There's nothing on the bag to say what they're from. They are from China, I'm guessing. It says, but there was no... I think it was a shoe place that I actually bought these ones from. So if I put them down... So these are what I've used to sort of stamp out some leaves. This was done with wild honey. I have to write the names on the top now. So it's the Tim Holtz one. So that was the first stamp, and then these are, so one stamp and then two stamps, so a secondary stamp. I think I prefer the secondary one a bit better, so it might be worth me actually just cutting this out. So, proper scissors. I am trying to make this. So you thought we got away with non-fussy cutting this week. The background's easy. I have been playing with trying to make the perfect orange colour, because I know I had a quick look on Amazon, and yeah, spice marmalade seems to be the one of choice for many people. But I don't have any. I have to admit, orange is never a colour I've really used. I don't wear it, I don't really eat it, it's just one of those things. Oh, that was subtle, wasn't it? There we go. So I'm thinking autumn leaves. They are. We went out the other day and the leaves are all of a sudden just turned. It's wow. It's autumn. Yeah, I got up this morning and went to let the cats in. So I'm one of these terrible ladies that lets them go out. So the cat flap is, they're in when I go to bed, but the cat flap is set for in only, out only. So they can come in, but they can't start again. They can go out, but they can't come back in. I've had too many mice running around my kitchen. Right, so that's what I'm going to put in the middle. And I can't decide whether to use that or that. Actually, I think we might use a bit of both. So let's cut this. Don't you just love this Hessian? It provides you with inbuilt cutting lines. Let's. Oh, actually, we could keep that. The tags that I did a couple last week, I put in a journal, and it suddenly occurred to me that they were the bits that were sticking out of the edge were making it very difficult to get in the journal. So me being me, I like things slightly off centre. So I think there, and then maybe a piece of this. Do we want it that way? Do we follow the lines? About there. Yeah, I quite like that. And then I have ubiquitous lint. I like lint. It just does so many things. Although that's not looking very autumny at the moment. So I'm thinking that that needs to be coloured. So very quickly. That, although I think I should have done this the other way around. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that's maybe a bit too. Let's try adding a bit of. What was that one? Sorry, I'm rushing through these. Fired brick. It's the only Tim Holtz red that I possess. So red and yellow should make orange, shouldn't they? In theory. Quite liking that. A bit more contrast at the bottom. I look like I've been making curry. Yep, that's good. Oh, I've got to go and disappear and grab a tissue. Be right back. Right, I also took the opportunity just to give it a quick dry. Yeah, I think that the colours are perhaps a little more conducive to autumn now. So what we got? So, some of that. Oh, actually that might look better that way. That. Then that. And then my brain doesn't really seem to have an actual method for working. It just sort of does its own thing. And then, yeah, I quite like that composition. And then I want to put some, I think, oops, this is Shabby Shutters. I'm just gonna give it, I forget that autumn just isn't necessarily all about leaves turning yellow and sometimes the most spectacular shades of red, but also they do still have a bit of green in them. Yeah, that looks like a leaf that's on the turn. And then if we give it just a bit of a black edge with a walnut stone. Maybe make that bit a bit darker. Oh, I like that. Okay. Right, leaves. This is my way of doing them. Every time it's got a point like that, I just dig my nail in and bend it up, like the flowers. So I do all the main bits and then go back and just basically just scrumple it up. It just gives it that little bit more texture that you, rather than flat. Although flat is your preferred way of doing things, and you know, I have. That is not for me to put down. I think that is annoying me. So that, and then my word. And let's try ripping. Oh. The only reason I cut it first was I ripped a piece out of a book the other day and I lost half of what I wanted. I was gutted. No, I think, that's it. Tear towards you. You get left with that very nice torn edge rather than the way I was just doing it. To autumn. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, so if that's the case, let's have a look. I'm just thinking maybe I just back it on. Not that I'm determined to use a piece of corrugated board. Yeah, liking that. Okay, too wide. What do we think? And that'll make it easier stick down there. Superb. Right, let's also, seeing as I've started with the walnut stain, let's carry on. Right, that's the one. That light aircraft buzzing round again. Yep, liking that. Do we put a bit of colour on this? Yep, that makes it look a little less wishy-washy perhaps. Ah, that's better. Two contrasting sides. Actually, I think I prefer it all the darker colour. So, let's assemble. That's it. I'm sure the chap in the plane must be giving tours, airplane tours, because he flies over the Glastonbury tour, our TOR tour, as opposed to TOURE. Right, that's that one. Now then, where do we want that? Yep, that's looking pretty good. So let's follow the diagonal. Ooh. Yeah, that's what I was saying about the tags that I'd made previously, and I put them in my last journal, and the bits that were hanging over the side made it a little difficult. I want that bit reasonably flat. That's fine. Now, if I was really clever and had thought about it, I'd probably have used some sort of gel medium perhaps to put this down. And then let's just put the word autumn. It's almost like a signpost, isn't it? To autumn. Look at that. So if that's... Sorry, I'm working this out as I'm going along with you. Yep, that one can go there. And then I think maybe that one there. That bit looks a bit empty. Okay, this is a Tim Holtz washi tape that I've pulled out simply because it's the only thing really I've got that sort of matches the colours. So if I just peel that up. Stick a bit on that. And then we stick that. That's all right, that finishes that off nicely. Now these when you do any kind of composition, it's supposed to signpost where you're going. It's supposed to make the person that's looking at it lead the eye. This is how my brain works. It's all over the place. Let's have it hanging over the edge a bit. Yep, like that. Looks like it's missing something at the bottom. Maybe another leaf. What have we got here? Some more of my cuttings out. Oh, actually. Oh no, well actually I'm quite liking that. Maybe if I just pull this down a bit. Just looks a little empty. Yeah, that's kind of. And then hopefully, after I've scrunched it all up, I've left enough flat bits. That's what the back looks like by the time I've scrunched it all up. And I should leave myself with enough flat bits for the glue to stick. Hey! There we go. Autumn. Or my version of a card, and that then I will stick to the back of that one. And I have a fully functioning tag. I'm really pleased with that. That looks good. Well, there we go. Oh, I've got my camera in a different angle, so if I've disappeared off the top all the time, I'm really sorry about that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching it. There will be another one. I've got 2 this weekend, like I was saying. So this one and then another autumn one I think I'm going to have a play with. So I'll speak to you all later. You take care now. Bye.